Hi, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank everybody to join in here, to join here with us on this Go Greener mission that we have, and we are here today for celebrating the Earth Hour event that we have, and it's organized by WWF, and it's there so that we can bring on awareness to reduce the carbon footprint. We can encourage individuals to go greener while reducing the electricity usage. And if I talk about the motive, how we can be the part of this initiative, it's very simple. For just 1 hour, we need to turn off our electricity, all the electrical appliances, so that with just the cost of 1 hour, we can actually reduce the number of units as an individual and be the part of the society. As an individual, if I would say, it's really very hard for us to track the usage, to track how much units of electricity consumption that we do have as an individual person in the society. But if even if we are contributing there for an hour, we really think it would create a very big impact. Even if I say about an hour, as an individual, we can consume around 1 unit of electricity, which generally costs you around 1 kg of carbon emission. Even if we are doing this activity for an hour in a year, it could actually result in a big impact. The number of users that we have associated with us in Enlog, we do really appreciate if they can be the part of this initiative. And to whosoever we have joined us live, it would be great if they could be the participant in this mission. And it will be there for 8:30 to 9:30. We'll also show you the data that we have, how much impact we are creating, how much carbon emissions we are reducing by this small initiative that we are doing. Also, we have Jharna Saha with us, who is the co-founder of Enlog. I would like to hear invite us with us so that she can share her insights, like how Analog is participating in this event, how she has been the part of this initiative, and what inspirations they have in the part of Analog. Jharna Saha, please come.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here.
Hi, Jharna. Welcome to
Hello,
this
everyone.
event. So, Jharna, how much are you excited for this Go Greener event and this 1 hour session?
I'm extremely excited because Earth Hour, like this is the first time I'm getting a chance to go live on this event. But Earth Hour is something which is celebrated all across the world.
Yes.
All the 190 countries are participating in this event. They are showing the support, the love that this planet deserves. It is about being conscious, like switching off lights and making that effort. Everyone as general, we are, so much into our own work, our own families, and our world is mostly around the people. But when we our world we expand our self to the planet we are living in, so that creates a difference.
Okay, so I would like to take it as an interactive session so that all the viewers can take deep insights how how the insights will going to be, how Nlog is formed, how we are contributing to the society as being the part of the Nlog team. So my question is, why do you think the Earth Hour is such an important movement, and how can small actions like turning off light or maybe the unnecessary appliances can result in a bigger impact?
Yeah. So, as I said, Earth Hour is something which the world is coming together and celebrating. So, it's like, even Elon Musk said that sustainability is actually scaling. Rather than, having individual people doing some small action, when everyone, like the entire population, is aware about taking the action, if they are even taking out 1 hour of their time and they are turning off lights and they are making a difference, so that is quantified to scale. Like all these countries, all the people who are participating are going to be contributing some part to the planet.
Yes.
So when we talk about small actions, so those small actions are multiplied thousands and lakhs of times, because that is how this impact is created. Like, you know, as if there is summer season and the ACs are on, and a AC generally consumes 1 unit of electricity in an hour. So that's like the smallest one time
Hmm.
AC. So if we turn off that AC for 1 hour, so one person is able to save 1 unit of electricity.
Exactly.
And then imagine how much it can multiply to people. So Earth Hour is really exciting for people like us, at least,
Hmm.
who are working for the planet, who are building some solution, some technology that contributes to the environment. So I think you must be equally excited for event like this.
Yes, I'm surely, because it's just like how we can contribute in creating the positive impact. We always say, like, verbally, like, save electricity, use minimal of electricity appliances that we can, but barely we could bear a minute or maybe an hour in a day to actually save it, to actually serve it for the nation. So I'm actually really excited. So, like, going forward, my next question would be, beyond Earth Hour, how can individuals and businesses contribute to the long term sustainability?
Okay, so when we talk about sustainability, first and foremost thing is having the intention to do something, to do the contribution, right? So when it starts with intention, when we see that, you are not the only one, there are a lot of people. Like, since this sustainability is now buzzing everywhere, everyone wants to contribute something to sustainability, be it businesses. There are a lot of sustainability conferences happening. The leaders are coming together. They're sharing their voice that why sustainability is so much important at this point of time. So this intent is something where it starts with. After that, when we talk about the solutions, so we need to support solutions which are able to contribute something, even if it is about making that investment, like buying that 5-star AC, or buying those appliances which are saving more energy. And then there comes the solution like Enlog, which is basically making the entire job of electricity saving easy, because it doesn't require any human being to checking the dashboards and seeing how those graphs are going up and down. It is able to take actions automatically, because AI is gathering the real time data. It is having all the information of appliance health and how to, like, how and when to use those appliances in order to provide energy saving. So similar solutions, like, apart from energy saving, there is water. So I would say today's water day as well, right?
Yeah.
So for water, it's like we know there are RO, which are quite important part of the urban life. All the societies or people would have an RO in the kitchen, right? So there, the RO is wasting some water,
Yes.
because for each unit of drinkable water it gives, there is 3 liters of water getting wasted from that RO.
Yes.
So people taking the smallest action, that the water that is coming out of the RO, they can store it in a bucket, they can use it for different purpose. They can plant that, water their plants, or wash utensils, or even for mopping and regular things, they can use that water. So all of these things are basically about intention, and then having the awareness. So events like Earth Day are that kind of event where everyone comes together, talk about how they can save energy, save the planet, and collective actions does translate to build something bigger.
Exactly, because what I also do think is, somewhere unconsciously in our mind, we do think that we need to save water, we need to save electricity, everything that we are getting from nature at some point of cost. But it's really hard, we get so busy in our lifestyle that we can't do such harvesting or maybe such methods in our daily life. But such moments or such days, they actually inspire us because
Yeah,
you
it's
will
like
be
a
the
reminder.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So even if like maybe for today, if we are going out, we just normally turn on the light so that we can just come and just everything is visible to us when we are back in the room. We turn on the AC so that whenever we are back, the room is cold. So like it actually gives you a chance to be the part of it and to create an impact.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a question for you for the inspiration, that what inspired you personally to focus on energy efficiency on sustainability?
So for me, sustainability is something which was inherently built on, where I come from.
Hmm.
So sustainability is in the smallest thing, like, we need not waste food, or
Hmm.
we should not waste electricity. These are some of the things which were inherent, and over a period of time I realized that if these things are not part of your lifestyle, then it can harm the planet in a really bad way. As in, let's take an example of waste segregation. When we, even if we are having these recyclable um, materials we are using,
Hmm.
but we are putting it in the same dustbin,
Yeah.
so it is going to increase that junk so much,
Hmm.
because until those are segregated at the source, then that doesn't make a difference, right? So I think this is something which could be taken back with all the viewers who are
Yes.
live. They can take some action, be a little more conscious when they are putting out their waste. So they should keep different dustbins,
Hmm.
put the recyclable material differently. Even plastics are everywhere, so put the plastic waste in a separate
Hmm.
bin. So these are some of the actions I would request everyone who is watching us to start taking and making it part of their life.
Also, but I do think that it starts within ourselves because
Absolutely.
it's like the waste segregation. If we would say, like, if we have the habit of just including all the waste in just one bin, it will be there for a lifelong.
Yeah.
Even if we turn 60, 70, we are actually have impacted by that waste segregation, but we don't do anything about it. And the same thing, we will pass it in our generation that is coming up. So, yeah, that should be the request for all the viewers or whosoever will see it later on, so that we can just, by making small steps or making by small things, we can actually contribute to the greener world and the greener environment.
Yeah. All right. So since the timer of Earth hour is coming closer,
Yes.
I would share the screen.
Yes.
Yeah. And let's see what we are actually here for.
Hmm.
As in the dashboard of Enlog, where we have been tracking all the energy that is being used by the Enlog users. So those data are already live, and we have requested all these Enlog users, be it the hotel owners and the PG owners, the people living in the PG rooms. So we have requested everyone to turn off the lights for this 1 hour, and then we will see how those individual efforts are being multiplied.
Multiply.
So I would share my dashboard
Sure.
that everyone can see on the screen. So I hope now people are able to see the dashboard. Okay. So Disha, tell me, like, what do you understand? Like, what is happening?
So it's showing me the number of words that are being underused.
Yeah.
So,
So this is actually the live consumption, that is.
okay.
So we will see how this is changing, because we have around 20,000 of users who are actively
Okay.
using our devices.
Hmm.
So now we will see. So it have started to gather the data of all those devices.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's increasing. So
Hmm.
it's like all the Enlog devices that are out there,
Hmm.
they capture data in milliseconds.
Okay.
Okay, so that millisecond data is live right now, and you can see around 1 crore, 1.06 crores is live, which
Hmm.
translates to around 100 1 lakh of kilowatt hour.
Okay.
So if this load is being consistent for one for an
For
hour,
an hour.
so it will cause a 1 lakh of units.
That's huge.
Yeah. So these are the individual efforts we talk about.
Hmm.
Like, this is the live consumption of those thousands of users. And now when we talk about Earth Hour,
Hmm.
so we will see how this is getting changed. So I
Okay.
hope there is also a timer for we have set for 8:30, and we will see how this unit will
Hmm.
go down when everyone who are using Enlog devices, they will turn off their lights. So we will see how much they can participate, although
Hmm.
there are hotel users. So hotel guests, we cannot ask them to turn off lights if they are in the room, but there are common area lights.
Yes.
So all the in hotels, they have given the notification that common area lobby lights would be turned off for that much
Okay,
duration.
the unnecessary lights that can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
So in hotels, that is the case, and then there are the PGs and co-living. So there is also an incentive
Okay.
for those who are living in the Enlog or Encharge by Enlog PGs. So there, we are rewarding to some of those people who
Hmm.
are participating for this 1 hour long Earth Hour.
Okay.
So that event is like, the contest is also going live by the side. So we are hoping there would be people following us on social
Hmm.
media, and through the app they are interacting regularly. So let's see how this impact is going to translate, how individual people are able to take the action. So yeah, I think we still have time till
We still have
8:30.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we can carry on with.
Sure. Okay, so how does Enlog contribute to energy efficiency and sustainability, and how is it different from traditional energy efficiency
Mhm.
methods?
Okay. So, when we talk about traditional energy methods, there have been these companies who are working for decades, and they have made the energy management system or building management system per se, which are, quite bulky devices which are monitoring electricity. So those data are recorded, are connected through wires,
Okay.
because the when those things were developed, the wireless systems were not that much
Hmm.
reliable. Now there is IoT, which has become more reliable. So those traditional systems we see out there, which are only a few buildings who have spent that much in infrastructure, they have, like,
Hmm.
if we talk about the five-star hotels or higher than that, if we talk about big commercial
Hmm.
buildings like malls, so they will have those traditional electricity management system. But when we see smaller mid-sized
Hmm.
hotels or offices, so there, that was actual observation. We realized that everyone is using energy, then
Hmm.
why everyone is not having the access to get the simplest way to manage electricity.
Yes.
So if I talk about how Enlog is saving
Hmm.
energy for them, it's basically, we have built a very small and plug and play kind of solution, which can be installed in any of buildings.
Hmm.
So when we install our devices, it gathers the data in milliseconds. So that data help us. The AI which is trained on that data, it detects like where all wastages are happening. You
Okay.
know, the appliances that are causing wastage. So it is able to detect like what is the current health status of those appliances. It could be, you know, large HVAC systems. So in HVAC, there are different parts. There is compressor, there is motor. So in all those parts, it is important to measure the health status of those appliances. So our device gathers that data. The AI is able to detect where all these wastages are happening, and it is able to command uh,
Okay.
all the appliances, like when and how much to use those appliances. So that is how, like without having to involve, you know, any electrical engineer to operate and code, like set up all those limits, these things are happening automatically. AI is giving the insights. AI is also taking action because our devices have the control feature as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope it's quite clear how these traditional systems are, how basically the technology has grown way ahead. We see
Yes.
AI everywhere, right? We see that IoT and, you know, smallest of these gadgets are becoming smarter. So energy was that gray area where these innovations were not happening.
Okay.
So this is how Enlog is contributing and making sure that this, energy uh, area of energy management is not anyway behind of any technological advancement. So that is what we are taking care of.
Also, what I can say is like when we talk about appliances health management, we are also providing them with a protection layer so that like no appliances can cause you harm.
Absolutely, that's a really great point. As in, when we have this controlling feature, when we provide that access to these devices, so it can, instantly identify that there is some voltage fluctuation, there is any short circuit that might happen. So basically, there would be, MCB or these things for the purpose, but our devices will act as a double layer of protection, as in it is protecting you from any of these voltage fluctuation or short circuit, because it is cutting down
Yes.
that power right then and there when it's happening. It pushes out notification on the app that this has been detected.
Okay.
And when that, quality of power is back to normal, then it turns things off, like back to normal it does. So yeah, protection is one part of it, and the impact we are creating as whole is like for the sustainability and carbon emission reduction is something which businesses are actually adopting. They are trying to find ways, like there are sustainable packaging, there are sustainable these energy sources,
Yes.
like solar, they are installing for water heater, they are going for solar water heater. So those are some of the incentives businesses are taking, and we are trying that through Enlog. They're able to save energy.
Yeah. Also, what I do think is it can actually help the organizations, the businesses to be cost efficient as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, cost is something which comes from the overall operations. There would be some operation staff who is, constantly working to arrange these things, who is, there would be a manager who would just make sure that the staff is not leaving lights on. So it's similar to, how
Yeah.
it happens at
Our
our
home
home.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
So
your
Papa is the
yeah.
manager for that thing.
Yeah, so like in businesses we cannot, like since we are moving to automation, we are moving to AI. So people are, all these process are becoming less human dependent, it is
Yes.
becoming technology dependent. So we have built that technology. Yeah, so I would actually just want to give a reminder to
Yes.
people, since 8:30 is quite close by, just 5 minutes left for that. So everyone should be close to their switches, and right when 8:30 starts, so turn off all those unnecessary lights.
Yes.
And be part of the world's movement where everyone across the world is going to take this step.
Also, like, it would give them a chance to reduce their electricity cost, plus
Yeah,
get
the
a
bill
reward,
saving is there.
get a reward as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm really looking forward to see how it is going to change,
Yes.
because currently, as you can see, this is around 1.13 crores. So let's see how it goes down. We still have time to get it started. Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, so I have one more question for you. Can you share any real life example where Enlog has helped businesses significantly
Mhm.
reducing their energy waste?
Okay, yeah. So, as I was talking, there are businesses, hotels who are using our solution. So, there are multiple of these hotels, and these are, hotels is something which are working for guest experience. They want to make sure through all these process, the guest experience is not compromised anywhere. So we have met a lot of these hotel owners who would who would hesitate a bit that, okay, if you are going to turn off the lights, then is it going to hamper the guest experience or anything? So those are some of the challenges we initially face. But then, we tell them that where exactly the electricity wastage is happening.
Yes.
It's not just about the extra lights. The appliances are, the health status of those appliances matters. As in, over a period of time, when we keep using these appliances, it start to consume extra power. And when we talk about bigger buildings, right, so there would be multiple of these appliances. So if we are just able to identify like which particular appliance is causing extra electricity consumption, and we just manage or optimize the usage of that particular appliance, it might not be possible that we instantly replace those appliances. So specifically for the business use case you were asking, so in hotels, there are multiple of these who have been using our solution, who are able to manage the input of the kind of power they are having for their hotel. And then through the input, it goes to the common areas, the lobbies, and lifts, motors, these kind of appliances. They are able to manage those, and for all that that's happening, they are able to save cost, and there is no extra human
Intervention is
yeah,
required.
absolutely.
Yeah, because like how we also do also follow in our household as well. Like, we do not change the appliance until it's gone completely.
Absolutely.
So we need to be sure, like, till when the appliance needs to be used. There is a age, there is a proper timings for that as well. And Nlog is actually helping out in such a better way, so that you don't have to spend your time into all of these, because we don't have the expertise as well for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If the fan start like stops working, we do think that the fan is bad condition.
Yeah.
So okay, so moving forward,
I think 8:30 is quite
okay,
nearby. So we should switch back to the timer and
yes,
see how is it happening. So currently, as we can see, there is 1.12 crores of Watt Live, and we request all of the Enlog users, although apart from Enlog users, everyone in their household, to turn off light from 8:30 to 9:30, so that the impact is visible. So, so I think we are able to see it's 1.14, which is quite high. There are people who must be taking some action. So we will keep a track of how it
yeah,
is going down. So Again, it's request for everyone who are sitting in their house or maybe in different places. If you know, if you are sitting in a bedroom and your entire house light, like living room, kitchen, and balcony lights are on, so at least that is something which people can take the action. If you are living in a PG, so possibly your bathroom lights or balcony lights or even the lobby lights. So those are some of the things which needs to be turned off. So yeah, I think there is some difference, as in we started from 1.15.
1.15.
Yeah. So people must be taking some. It's fluctuating
It's,
something
it's
between.
this graph.
It's fluctuating actually. It was near 1 crores. I did see that. So yeah, I think now it is around 1.9, uh, 9.7. Yeah. So 9.7 it is right now. So we have moved from 1.15 to 0.96.
Yes.
So this is something I believe, so this also works like there are multiple of these devices which are connected to internet and they are sending data. So sometimes, some devices who are having strong internet connection, they are continuously sending data.
Okay.
And if the internet connection is not that strong, so those devices are, they take some time because it's IoT. So
Okay.
those are also sending the data. So we, I hope we would be able to see the comparison, like how much people are turning off their lights. And I would say that not just lights, people should also turn off the fan, or because I don't think the weather is that much that the fans or ACs are required at the time. But for the planet Earth, everyone should, come together and make it happen. So let's see. It's still around 0.95. Yeah. So, okay, let's do a simple calculation. So we started from 1.15, and from 1.15 it's 0.94 or 95. Let's take a round figure. Okay, so 1.15 to 0.95, it's around point 0.2, or we can call it 20 lakh watt.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah, so I hope people are able to keep their lights turned off throughout 1 hour, because that is how these individual efforts would multiply, right? So I just hope people are, since they have actually taken the action, I think the contest thing is also working.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
also there.
Yeah, so that was actually a really great idea. As in, when we talk about being energy conscious, then uh, there might be some people who are, not willing to compromise their convenience immediately. But
Yes.
if we incentivize them a bit, if we make them, uh, one is about awareness.
Yes.
As in they at least know that if they are taking this action, this is going to do some impact. So this is the part we are talking about. I think it is still 0.95. I would request everyone who are live right now, or who are, following us on social media, they should um, turn off a few more appliances. It could be a fridge because the weather allows us.
Yes.
So turn off those appliances, turn off the electricity that is being extra used. And I think this particular session is also till 8:45, I think.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
8:45.
Even after that time, we will be keeping all the lights off and we will spend some time in dark, spend some time with the people around us, with the team around us. And we will, when we turn off these extra appliances or extra things, even when it's about putting your phone away.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things which allow us to connect with the people.
Physical,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the physical connections rather than the digital connection.
Yes.
Maybe if people are watching something, it's like it's a schedule for everyone that
Yeah.
when they're back from office they would turn off their TV, turn on the
Turn
TV
on.
and watch something, even if they are doing their own chores. So in that duration those things are just
It's there open.
yeah, unattended, but it's
Yeah.
still working. So those are the kind of things. I think it's again going up.
The average is 0.95, if I can
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah. So I think there are other factors as well, as in not everyone is aware. It shows that there's a lot of scope to
Yes.
everyone to make people aware around them. So anyone who is trying to multiply their impact, just call the person who you speak with regularly. Just tell them about Earth Hour and the importance of turning the lights and appliances off for 1 hour. It is still, it's just 8:37. So if we multiply the number we had,
Yeah.
yeah. So we had 20 lakh watt of difference, right?
Yes.
So 20 lakh multiply by these 10 minutes, if we still think that it will go till 10 minutes. So that becomes around 2 lakh, that was 20 lakh, right?
20
So 2
lakhs.
crores of watt. Uh, if we convert it to kilowatt, it would be from 2 crores to around 20 lakhs. I think it would be um, uh, 200 200,000
Okay.
200,000 kilowatt hour, which is like 2 lakhs. So 2 crores converted to units is that much. So this is the saving that is happening in just this 10-minute
10
window.
minutes, yeah.
And if we multiply it to an hour,
For
it's
an
going to
hour.
be more than that. And then if we this is just for the Enlog user. If we talk about the multiple people who are participating in
Yes.
Earth Hour, the organizations who are participating in this particular event, so these kind of numbers are just going to multiply. And we just hope that we are able to contribute to planet Earth in some way, and this is one of the way. And I hope people are able to come together more, make these things as part of their life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this can be practiced on a monthly or maybe bi-monthly basis,
Mm-hmm.
because keeping your appliances off for an hour, like, it doesn't require that much of attention or maybe that much of efforts.
Yeah, it's just the matter of being conscious. If you have the intent, if you really want to make a difference, if you want to contribute something for the planet,
Yes.
then those kind of actions can be taken in everyday life.
Exactly.
It could start from the time you wake up, and then see how things happen. So I'm a little bit
It's going up and down.
it's fluctuating a lot. I think there would be some people who were not using electricity before. It might be their time of coming back from
Yeah.
dinner, or going for dinner, going in the
Getting
kitchen
ready for the
and
weekend.
yeah. So today's
Saturday.
Saturday, possibly they are having some different kind of plans. So yeah, I think these are the kind of things we were talking about, right? how the impact is being multiplied. And we should actually do one thing after this entire Earth Hour end.
Yes.
We will share a notification that in this entire duration, how much people have participated, how many people have taken this action to turn off their light for an hour.
Yes.
And then we will also calculate how much carbon emission that has been reduced with this action, because it's like, as you mentioned, that um, for generating power through coal, even for that 1 unit of electricity, that generates coal of around 1 kgs. It is 930 grams to be precise. So this much of electricity, if we, if we are able to save and make that difference, so it is also contributing to reducing the carbon emission.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
It's going down now.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we will keep everyone updated through our social media channel, and how much we are able to save.
Yes.
And thank you everyone who are taking this action, who are doing something for the planet Earth. Thank you so much for participating, and making the difference on individual level at least. And I hope from next time onwards, if we talk about this, if we make people aware about Earth Hour, everyone, like more people will participate.
Yes.
Yeah. And we will be able to see the difference, because uh, you know as you were asking that where this energy conscious thing comes up, it's actually like, um, I see a lot of things that bothers me, like there is the climate change, the kind
Yeah.
of pollution that is around. Those are the things which are, we see it every day, we cannot unsee that.
Yeah.
Like, how we can make ourselves like blindsided to those things which are impacting our daily
It's
life.
affecting us.
Yeah, so those are the things which everyone is facing. And then taking such action, or like choosing the sustainable lifestyle is the only option.
Yeah.
There is no other option to live a better life.
Because it's what that we have created for ourselves now. We need to make it again better for us to live in for our upcoming generation as well. I would like to also thank Enlog team entire. Like I would like to thank you as well, because this is how we are also getting aware. This is how the viewers are also getting aware about the situation, and how we can actually participate in such small things and create a big impact and be the part of it.
So yeah, thank you so much for having me here.
You're welcome. Thank you so much to you too. And should we stop sharing it?
Yeah.